Yazda has been documenting Yazidi cases for over a year. Islamic State, also known as Daesh, attacked the Yazidi community and tried to erase them from existence. Yazidis fell victims to Daesh's crimes on August 2014. Some of the crimes that the Islamic State have committed are the killings of elders, men and women, and leaving them in mass graves, kidnapping women and children and trafficking the Yazidi women, and the recruitment of children in the armed military created by the Islamic State. Bradley Brinka, the director of documentation, said,
"We anticipate that as more villages are liberated in the south, we will continue cataloging the known and, as of now, the undetected mass graves in Sinjar. Our current efforts are heavily focused on documenting the destruction of religious heritage, as well as the experience of Yazidis in captivity. With respect to the enslavement of Yazidis, we are conducting interviews with former captives to include men, women, and sometimes older children. We will be publishing a report on this subject in 2017, which illuminates the plight of captives and the continuous human rights abuses that they are subjected to. Additionally, we hope that this report will raise awareness about the needs of those Yazidis who have returned from captivity."
Women who have escaped the Islamic State and who have fallen victims to slavery and who have been tortured have shared their horrifying stories with us. Yazda records their stories to keep as evidence. We document stories of survivors and keep them as evidence of what has happened to the Yazidi community. Even before the Yazidi genocide of 2014, the Yazidi community faced many genocides, but those genocides have not been documented. With each genocide, the Yazidi community loses some of its culture and traditions due to persecution and conflicts that existed because of different political parties. In areas like Sinjar and Sinuni border that have been liberated, Yazda has documented 31 mass graves of Yazidis. According to survivors, Yazidi villages that are still under the control of the Islamic State contain many other Yazidi mass graves. The documentation program is going to be extended as soon as other Yazidi villages are liberated. One of the basic needs of our ongoing documentation program is financial support, because without financial support we cannot continue documenting. The villages in the southern side of Sinjar had more damage done to them because the Islamic State started attacking from there. In those villages, many more mass graves are expected to be discovered there because people there were far from the mountain and were unable to escape. Financial support will be needed to document mass graves in those villages. So far, we have documented about 194 cases, which are approximately 265 hours long. We document those stories in 3 languages, which are English, Arabic, and Kurdish. According to formal assessments, 64 Yazidi shrines and holy places have been destroyed by the Islamic State. More mass graves have appeared by themselves with the soil washed away by the rain. The world says martyrs stay alive with us, but Yazidi martyrs are not respected as they need to be. Also, the Yazidi community is not satisfied with their country because they feel the government has failed to protect those who are alive as well as those who they have lost.